everyone! I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Today's video is just going to be on my favourite foundations. Before I jump into that video, I'm just going to mention my hair. I recently uploaded a video about a hair tutorial, which was a front braid tutorial. So if you haven't had a look at that, please check that out. But when I was uploading the video, I could not help but notice my roots. I don't know if anyone else or if it's just me completely paranoid, but noticed my roots. So as soon as I uploaded that video, I was on the phone to the hairdressers and I got myself booked in to get my roots done. Been there this morning. It took about an hour and a half. She just put some bleach all the way through the top of my roots and then washed it out with a toner. So I am nice and blonde again. Really pleased with the colour. I mean, it blends just absolutely perfectly into my extensions, so it's exactly what I wanted. I did have the tiniest little bit trimmed off the bottom about, I want to say about a year ago. I went to the hairdressers and was persuaded to get my hair cut into what she said was a long choppy bob. In actual fact, it was to my jawline. It was awful. I cried in the hairdressers. I sat in the chair and I actually cried. I was so devastated. I couldn't believe she'd cut so much off. No matter what anyone told me, I absolutely hated it, and I would wear my extensions every single day because I hated it that much. As I said, that was about a year ago and I haven't had my hair cut since. I've since then switched hairdressers. The hairdresser I go to now was saying how important it is to get your hair trimmed every time you come in to get your colour done, which is about every 6 weeks. It just maintains the healthiness of your hair and it just gives a nice shape to your hair. It stops sort of the ends breaking off and things like that. So the last time I went in, I let her cut a smidgen, I mean dust, off the bottom of my hair. I was pleased with the way it came out. She didn't take too much off and my hair did feel quite a lot healthier. So today I have had a tiny little smidgen cut off again, so I think I'm going to keep on doing that every 6 weeks until hair sort of gets to the length I want. My natural hair is about this length now and I wear my extensions to this length, so ideally I would like my hair to be this length. I have thought about gluing extensions and things like that. I just find my hair being bleached, I just think it's not worth the extra damage. I haven't found anywhere that it's not going to damage my hair any more than it already is with the colour. So I just feel that it's better to just go with my clip-ins. I do wear my hair up quite a lot. I don't straighten it at all. It's not been straightened today. I don't even really straighten my extensions. I just brush them through. So the heat damage is kept to a real minimum. I don't blow dry anything like that, and of course I'm still using my Moroccan oil. Fingers crossed it is getting healthier until it gets to the suitable length that I want. I think I'm still going to keep wearing my clip-in extensions. They're really easy to do, and if I don't fancy wearing them, I just don't wear them. So I find that that will definitely be better than glued-in ones. I would hate to have the hassle of when I'm trying to put my hair up worrying about bonds and things like that. If I've got somewhere to go quickly, I just tie it up in a top knot and I just go. So I don't think I could deal with the hassle of that. One of my friends has had hers done, the glued in ones, and she has to use a special shampoo in the shower and she has to sleep with it up in a clip and things like that. And I think that is just, even for me, that's a little bit too much high maintenance, so I don't think I will be getting the glued in extensions just yet. And I've gone off in a total hair ramble as usual, but I just basically wanted to say that I've had my hair done and show you guys the colour because I get a lot of questions about my hair. So if you want to know specific details, I can of course ask my hairdresser the next time I'm in of exactly what she does and I can put them on for you. But as I said, it is just bleach through the roots. I don't get anything put through the ends as it's the colour that I want now. I'm again going to mention, you're all going to be saying shut up, but I am again going to mention it's my birthday on Friday, so that is the reason why I wanted to have my hair done. I'm going for a lot of dinner and drink situations over the next week, so I really just wanted to have nice bright blonde hair for that. I'm flying home to Ireland on Wednesday, so I'm going to hopefully get a few more videos up before then. I have had a request to do a getting ready tag. I did go out on Saturday night. I thought about filming myself getting ready. I did post a picture to Twitter of my eye makeup. I did a really dark black smoky eye, so if that's something you would be interested in, leave me a comment. I think I'm going to do maybe an outfit of the evening for my birthday, so if you would like to see that again, guys, just leave me a comment below. So after saying all of that was completely irrelevant, I'm going to talk about my favourite foundation. Up until about 6 months ago, I only ever used one foundation, I want to say, in my life. Yeah, in my life. Only ever use one foundation. I would never try any other foundations. I would never use any testers of any foundations. I would never do anything like that. I was totally 100% in love and committed to this foundation, and that is Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. It looks like this. I'm sure you've all probably seen it before. I have had 101 different shades of this. At the moment I have tawny. 6 months ago I started to wear sort of a little bit less makeup than I was previously doing. I found that this was giving me a really heavy coverage. I mean, it is double wear foundation, it's really durable foundation, and it literally masks your skin. It covers all imperfections, and it's a really heavy foundation. So what I would say is anyone that wants a really heavy coverage, this is definitely for you. You won't have to touch up during the day. It stays on completely all day, and it's a really matte foundation. What I was finding was I was mixing my double wear with strobe cream just to give me a little bit more of a dewy glow to my skin. Although I did really like the matte-ness of the double wear, I wanted just a little bit of an extra dimension. So for a couple of months I was mixing the two together, and I found that it worked really well. I was still getting the coverage that I wanted, still getting the nice dewy glow finish to my skin as well. I applied this with my MAC stippling brush the same way as I'm doing with my current foundation, and I just totally buffed it into the skin. It goes totally matte, and it's really good foundation. I'm not using this anymore. I find that it is, especially in the summer, is quite a bit heavier than what I want to go for right now. I mean, I have quite naturally clear skin. I have quite good skin, so I don't feel that I want to cover my skin as much as I used to. If I've been out in the sun quite a lot, I get little freckles around my nose, so I do cover them with this because I don't personally like them. On a night out, I might also use this foundation if I know I'm going to be out for quite a long time and going to be dancing and things like that. I like to put my makeup on and leave it on, so I might go back to my double wear if I'm going to be going out for a long time or things like that. Especially if I was going on holiday or it was a little bit hot, I wouldn't choose to wear the double wear. I find that it can be a little bit cakey. You have to use it quite sparingly, and you really have to buff it into the skin. I just started to sort of shop around and see what was available. I was aware of the Vita Lumiere and things like that. I just found that because I was used to too matte of a finish, the Vita Lumiere just didn't suit me. It was too greasy and it was too oily on my skin. It gives a really strong glow, and that isn't really the look I like to go for. I like a more matte. I don't like a completely shiny finish. I know that you can powder and things like that with the Vita Lumiere, but it just wasn't right for me. Actually, I went over to the MAC counter and was having a chat with one of the girls on the counter about the foundation and the things that I'd like to use, and she suggested trying the Studio Fix Fluid from MAC. I'm sure you've all seen it. It looks like this. And I'd never tried a foundation from MAC. I do use the concealer and I was really happy with it, so I was quite keen to try one. She actually matched me up with NW35, which when I got home is completely the wrong colour. I don't know whether I used a lot of tan that day or the lights were putting her off or something, but completely, I don't even know if you can see, probably not very well, but completely the wrong colour for me. It's an NC, which is a more pinky tone, and I'm more yellow undertone, so I don't know what was happening, so I have a full bottle of that. I was quite happy with the way that it was going on. I was still using a bit of my double wear just to sort of match the colour a bit better. I've been using that for a little while. I decided it definitely was something that I wanted to try, so I went back and got matched again, and this time I was NC30. Which is absolutely perfect. This is around my 4th bottle of this now, and I really love this foundation. I use it, as I said, with my stippling brush. I put a little bit on the back of my hand and I stipple it in. I concentrate mainly on my chin, my nose and my forehead, and then I work outwards. I'm really enjoying using this foundation. I would definitely recommend it. I don't think I would ever go back to the double wear for a full foundation every day. I think I would definitely stick with this. It's a little bit lighter. It's a bit more of a creamy, light consistency, and it blends really well. So I would definitely recommend this for someone who still likes quite a full coverage and a matte finish, but doesn't want to look too made up or too done. I highly recommend that, and I know that if you go into MAC, the sample sizes are quite generous, so even if you go in and you get matched up, I would suggest taking it home in a little pot and trying it. That is definitely what I should have done with the NW35, but I didn't. I still can mix this if I'm a little bit darker sometimes, if I'm on holiday or if I've got a little bit of extra tan on. I can still totally use this, so it wasn't a complete waste. Not one of these type of people that can go every day with just a tinted moisturizer. I feel that I need a little bit more coverage than that, even if my skin is not that bad. I would definitely recommend that to people that want a little bit of a lighter coverage, I would 100% still recommend the double wear to anyone that puts their makeup on at say 7 o'clock in the morning and does not touch up for the entire day. This baby will not move. You will put this on and this will stay on. You could use a little bit less or you can mix it with something else. It's a really, really good foundation. Over the years when I've been using it, they have gradually put the price up and up and up and up. So just keep an eye on the different sorts of prices. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I hang on to my bottles. I must have about 100 of these bottles stored in a box somewhere. I am hoping that one day Estee Lauder will do something similar to the Back to Mac scheme, so I'm still waiting on that happening. If anyone has any suggestions on what I could do with the old bottles, or if anyone knows of any schemes or things like that, please definitely let me know. The next thing I just want to talk about really quickly is a recent purchase that I've had, and since I'm talking about foundations, I just thought I'd mention this as a concealer, and that is the VIP Expert by Terry, and it's a Touch-Exoert Advanced Multi-Corrective Concealer Brush. It looks like this. And I thought I would try this out as I'd ran out of my MAC concealer. I absolutely love NARS and I'm always in Space NK, so they just have recently made the stall a little bit bigger and they've got some by Terry stuff, so I was just checking out and I was chatting to the lady and she recommended this for under eye circle. I absolutely love this. It totally annihilates any darkness in your skin, any pigment, anything like that. I would even say that you could wear this concealer and just blot it in. If you don't like to wear a full foundation, you could pop this concealer where you need, smudge it in and go. It is literally that good. It is a light reflectant. It's in a pen, very similar to the Touche-Eclat. There's a little button on the bottom and it's got a little, and it's got the brush on top. I'm absolutely loving this foundation. I would definitely recommend it. I've never tried anything by Terry before, but I think I'm definitely going to try, maybe, you all know I've been raving about my double wear mascara, but I think I'm going to try a mascara next, or maybe a powder from them. Or maybe a powder. I'm definitely enjoying using this. It fills in any sort of small lines or any imperfections, any wrinkles. You can use it on spots, blemishes, colour, discoloration, anything like that. So definitely check out by Terry. I know you can get it in Space MK. I will pop a link below to some of the other products. I would love it if you guys would let me know any products you've tried by Terry that you really like, that you think I would enjoy as well. As I said, I'm new to the range, so I'm not really sure what to try next, so please leave me a comment and give me some advice and let me know. I think that's it for my favourite foundations. As I said, I was loyal to one foundation for a very long time, and now I am loyal to the Studio Fix Fluid by MAC. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I hope you find it helpful. As I said, I'm going to try and get as many videos as I can up before I leave on Wednesday, and I'm still going to try to film when I'm at home in Ireland. So if you don't already, please follow me on Twitter. I do upload photos onto Twitter and I do random sort of updates. I uploaded my makeup I had on my night out on Saturday up to Twitter, so if you want to check that out, please follow me on Twitter. And until next time, guys, bye bye.